big joints, big blunts, it's the Buckeye way. We rolling nothing but that loud Buckeye loud pack. Let's roll up Ohio. Heavy bass hits, horns rise, mastermind cannabis, Ohio Cannabis live. We here to unite. Let's light it up. Ohio where we roll high, big whips, big vibes, big joints, big blunts, Buckeye loud for life. From 216 to 614, we keep it lit. 330 and 740, we the ultimate. Nothing but that loud pack, the pride of the state. Roll it up, light it up, let's elevate. From Akron to Canton, Columbus to Dayton, Buckeye buzz so strong, there's no debating. You can see the smoke rise, we shining bright. Ohio loud got us glowing in the satellite light. Ohio Cannabis live, yeah, we here to stay. Uniting 88 counties in a major way. Let's roll up Ohio, let's toke and chill. Big blunts, big joints, yeah, you know the deal. Buckeye loud pack, we blazing the game. Ohio forever, remember the name. Let's roll up Ohio, we rollin' proud. You can see the smoke from space, it's that loud. From the fields to the streets, we feel the thrill. Ohio's the anthem, let's roll and chill. We on a whole new level, Ohio's the vibe. Big clouds in the sky, Buckeyes ride or die. From 419 to 513, we keep it tight. 937 and 440, we ignite. Big joints in Columbus, big blunts in the south. From Toledo to Cleveland, we lighten the loud. Ohio's united, this our time to shine. 88 counties reppin', all on the grind. Put it in a joint, light it and smoke it, Buckeye pride strong. Ohio's the focus, from I-70 to 71 we ride. Ohio Cannabis live, keeping us unified. Let's roll up Ohio, let's toke and chill. Big blunts, big joints, yeah, you know the deal. Buckeye loud pack, we blazing the game. Ohio forever, remember the name. Let's roll up Ohio, we rollin' proud. You can see the smoke from space, it's that loud. From the fields to the streets, we feel the thrill. Ohio's the anthem, let's roll and chill. Ohio, Ohio, let's rise together. Buckeye pride, yeah, it's now or never. Big clouds, big vibes, we set the tone. Ohio's
Mic check. What's up? It's your boy Mastermind here for Ohio Cannabis Live. Welcome back to another live stream Friday, 420 again, right on time. If you're new to my content, please do me a favor, hit the like, share, subscribe button right now. Hit the notification bell for updates. Today we got an interesting show, and I've got a new ticker that I want to show y'all that I just started out with. I just set this up now. So this is going to be our new stream of information here, as you're seeing. We've got the ticker going out. 1 year, $702 million. Average sold 109,000 pounds at average $6 a gram. I want to know what y'all got to say about that in the comments. Now, I'm going to try my best to check the comments every 5 minutes or so. So I will be trying to engage with everybody. I thank all of y'all for being here. Thank you, Lynette and Jimmy, for being my moderators. And thank you to all the other long-term members. And don't forget, members get free clones. So join our membership program today. It's only $1.99. You get a free clone. I've also got the forecast for Columbus, Cleveland, Cincinnati going across the bottom for the next couple of days. Obviously, the big thing this weekend is the game, right? The Buckeye game. Nah. So today we're going to be talking about a couple different things. We'll be talking about pre-rolls and how they've hit the market and what I think about that situation and my opinion of the pre-rolls. If you haven't saw my review, I did do a review of the pre-roll. We're going to talk about this tax money, this $122 million that no one knows where this money is. We're going to also talk a little bit more about that data breach that happened with Ohio marijuana card. We're also going to talk about this new website that the state launched for alcohol and cannabis safety portal. I can't wait to show you that. It's going to be an interesting show. So let me know what you meditating on or what you rolling on, what you toking on, what you got in your bong. Feel free to medicate with me during the stream. Um, you know, I had a couple different things today. I've been trying a couple new flavors. So I tried Larry Sour Cross. I tried what's this other one? Animal Kush. Animal Kush. I like it, but I still think it's gelato. Okay. Also pineapple something from Farkas Farms. It's delicious. I had to show y'all a picture of it. It's yummy. Um And so, yeah, it's a lot. 122 places still have moratoriums on the books, y'all. So there's still places that are have restrictions on recreational cannabis. It's important for people to be realizing that these things are going on. Like I said, they're continuously um, have these things going on. And if you look at right now, look at the adult use sales. I mean, $2 billion. Come on, man. 702 million the first year. We're over $2 billion. Where is the money? Let me hear it in the comments. Where is the money? Also in the comments, please let me know what the forecast is in your area where you are. Make sure you do a location check if you like. Just give me your city. I don't need your address. Let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods. I also would like to know, and I'll remind you throughout the show, what you are having for dinner today. Are you cooking out? Are you tailgating? Are you going to the game tomorrow? I would love to hear that. I would love to know if you come across any new strains this weekend, or this week, or in the last week. I don't care whether it came from a dispensary or you got it from your neighbor or whoever. I want to know. If you are growing something and you want me to know about what you're growing, feel free to share that. I'm growing several things right now. I'm growing runts, ice cream cake, lemon cherry gelato, layer cake, and wedding gelato. That's a lot. I'm growing indoors and outdoors. I'm using Happy Frog, but I'm not happy. So I'm going to start trying to make my own dirt. So if you want to share any of your soil making tips, make sure you email me at info@ohiocannabislive.com. Feel free to support me directly. When bypass YouTube, bypass the website, there's my Cash App. And if you want to support me, I know some people have supported me through Cash App, so thank you again. But I felt like I wasn't reminding people what my Cash App was. So even if you're concerned, I also have the QRC code up there as well. Don't worry if you missed it, it will come back again. And again, I want to talk a little bit more about the data breach Ohio marijuana card. Now, last week we talked a little bit about this situation where medical cannabis patients records are exposed. But what I learned that 900 million, hey mom, mama mastermind, hey y'all, mama mastermind just put $100 bill in the chat, y'all. What? We just broke a record for the most biggest donation ever. Who's gonna top mama mastermind? Nobody. Nobody. Love you, mom. See, so the power of all this, and again, I'm gonna take a side note to tell y'all that sharing with my mom that I use cannabis was the hardest thing to do, but was the most beautiful thing when I was able to show her how it enhanced me, how it made me feel better, how it connected me with all these people. And even right now, in the midst of being in pain, in the midst of having a pancreas attack, I felt it was important to be here for this live stream. I literally told my medical care team that I can't go to the hospital right now because I have a mission to accomplish first. And pain is pain. Many of us suffer from this pain, but what I want to let people know is that we have to keep the conversation going. This leads us to why we're having our town hall on September the 6th at the Columbus Metropolitan Library. I'm doing this town hall and co-host with Ohio Normal and my good friend who you've all met, Simon Dunkel. Please keep Simon in your prayers. He is having some health issues. I'll just say that. And if you want to RSVP for our town hall, visit my website at ohiocannabislive.com/events. It's also coming across the bottom of the screen. Don't worry if you missed it, it will be back again on our loop. So this is a new way that I will be giving you information as we talk. And I did say I was going to stop and talk and look at comments, which is time to do that now. I'm a little late. So again, Mama Mastermind, make sure I'm paying attention. So, like I said, let's go Browns. Okay, I don't know about that. Grow how? Layer cake. What? You got some layer cake? What? Jimmy, you still got to try the Mastermind layer cake. I don't think you've tried it yet. Have you? The air show was so loud by me. Oh, wow. Can I get some pictures, Lynette? Can I see some pictures? I love the air show. Did y'all see the video about the so-called alien sighting in Columbus? If you didn't, go to my TikTok. My TikTok is not my name. Just look up. It's a weird one. It's Savant Level 1. I'll put that in the comments. No. Hey, little Mac. Hey, brother. Hey, I help you, man. Hey, I love you, man. Thank you, little Mac, for the super chat. I see it down there, man. Thank you so much. We just popped the record for the largest amount of money on the live stream today. Woo, woo. So again, it is all that has been built, a community that allows me to be here. Even when I'm in extreme pain, they say, how do you do it, Mastermind? How do you sit there and talk to people and share yourself with the world and all this? And I said, because God told me to. He told me to do this. And ever since, God has shown me. I ain't gonna tear up this time. Screen's already locking up because they're running so much power in the system. All the energy is coming in. It's a beautiful weather for a reason. But we have to remain focused in on the money and the issues. Okay. Like coming across the screen right now. $702 million sold and 109,000 pounds of weed. And people are still going to Michigan. And they're going to Michigan because it's still cheaper to go to Michigan. I have no problem acknowledging that to you. I have no problem admitting that I went there and investigated Michigan's cannabis market 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. When I say investigated, you know what I mean. I'm a journalist. So I went there and I studied. And if you would like, there's even videos of me in Michigan buying weed in Michigan. I don't know how many other people have done that, but I wanted the people who would never go to see what that's like. And I'm not saying there was anything wrong with the experience. It wasn't. It's a great video. It's one of my most coolest videos. The only thing is I didn't understand audio at the time, and our audio was terrible. However, it's important for people to understand. It's like I'm talking to new people every day, and they're learning about Ohio Cannabis Live. They're learning about recreational. They're learning about home grow. And so we have to continue to focus in on education and information. But at the same time, we got to have some fun. We got to celebrate. We almost at 5,000 subscribers. And like I have said before, and I'll say it again, it's not how many subscribers you got, it's who they are, your connection to them. The million views, that's not for clout, that's for reach. To know that we are getting a message to that many people, that we are trying to spread the word in the most professional and respectful way. We are trying to give cannabis a respect here. But at the same time, we're not going to ignore the culture. We're not going to hide. We're not going to be ashamed anymore. It's legal here. It's not just legal for recreational people to smoke a joint now. It's legal for medical patients to smoke a joint now. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. But also respect the rules. And so, what I do want to do is talk about this website that the state built. And I would like to take a moment to show it to you, a little bit of it, a little piece of it. And this is kind of like, well, this actually ain't the right slide. Hold on. That's not it. Hold on. Where did it go? Ah, wrong slide. But that's still important. I mean, for those that didn't know, this is an article from the Morningstar.com about the breach. And those also, when I was talking about it being a national deal, um, it is because see they go under different names. This is a multi-state operator, Ohio Marijuana Card. They also go under Ohio Medical Alliance or OMA. So if you've heard that name, maybe that's who they operated when they were dealing with you. Um, it's the same people. And we'll talk here in a minute about what you need to do to secure yourself if you were involved or possibly exposed. And I'm gonna let you know a couple things here in a second. But I want to get back to this new website that the state has put together. Okay, so it's called Alcohol and Cannabis Regulation and Responsible Consumption. You see what they did there? I'm thinking we've been ready to get the information about where the consumption lounge is gonna be at. I'm thinking they about to announce something big deal. Like, okay, no, I'm even gonna read this to you because I'm just gonna tell you. They want to encourage people under 25 not to use cannabis. That's what this is for. This is for them to say, don't do that, don't do this. This isn't nothing where I can go here and find out, well, what's the rules for engagement at an event? Am I allowed to smoke at Dave and Buster's or am I? You know what I mean? So that's the kind of things that we want to know. We want to see in writing from our lawmakers, clear understanding of what they expect us to do under their overview of responsible consumption. I thought, man, these guys, hey DCC, man, come on now, man, come on. I'm trying to find the actual like link, but it's just like I can't even focus on it because it's just so silly. Um, Hold on. I can share my screen and show you more. Let me see. Um, yeah, I'm gonna share my other screen here and let y'all see some more stuff here. Hold on. Screen capture, screen, and display two, one. This has got to be it. Let me see. Nope, that wasn't it. Oops, hold on, y'all. Bear with me a second. I want y'all to see some of this stuff they got on this page, and then I'll show you in the comments how to get. I'll put a link to this in the comments, so if you want to go look at it yourself. Um, well, that's weird. Um, small, like 10-second technical difficulty. Well, maybe not. Um, so I don't know why my screen is doing what it's doing right now, but regardless, I still wanted y'all to see this. So what I'm gonna do is this. Hold on. Boom. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen now. I'm going to switch this over. All right. So there. All right. So now you can see my screen and you can kind of see this website they got set up here. And they've got cannabis product safety. So you click on this, and you're like, what's this? Um, it's not much, yo. It's heck, I think the page froze up on me. Okay, here we go. Product safety, facility compliance, blah 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 blah. Boring, not helpful at all. Like this is just they probably just used AI to generate this stuff. This is not helping anybody. Testing laboratory information. Don't even, they got a list of the laboratories. I do want to show y'all that. If you want to go over to this DCC overview, we'll get off this page for a second. And you can go here and you can see all these other things, the rules, the map, all these type of things. And I'm gonna go back to this other page because I really wanted y'all to see that. And I'm gonna put it in our comments here. Um, hey Mike, thank you for the super chat, brother. And so I'm putting that in there for y'all to look at that. Um, tell me what y'all think about that. If you're watching on replay, let me know what you think. And looks like Jimmy gave away 5 memberships here. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate you. So welcome Willie, welcome Marini and April and Axhole. Good one there. You almost got me there. Axhole. Okay, nice. Jack Ryan. Okay, I love Jack Ryan, and I watch that show on Amazon all the time. Wonderful name. Um, where I go, my flyer goes too. Okay, I feel you on that, Dr. Rapotnik. I understand that. I take it. Yeah, I take it with me elsewhere where I go too. That looks like the page to cover their butts from being sued. Oh man. Okay. Token the green. Mama with the magic. You already know. You already know. You said your buddy and I are medic. What y'all medicating on, little Mac? Did you tell me already? Did I miss it? Yeah, where is the money? We'll talk about that in a second. But okay, so I just want to let y'all know I'm paying attention to these comments, and let me get back to this page here. All right, so we're back to this page, and so I know it's hard to see, and I can probably enlarge it a tad bit there. That might be a little easier for y'all to see it. But again, so this is just one page of this page. And then look at the image they got here. What's this, man? What is this? Hey man, is it hey they go to barbecue grill. This is an AI generated image, y'all, for sure. All day long, this is AI. And where is the people with the joints at, man? I don't see nobody with no pre-rolls in this video, the Vision of Cannabis Control. I don't see nobody with no weed in this video, man. Man, cut it out, man. What kind of image is this y'all trying to present? So this isn't it. Put a dang on weed leaf on here and quit playing, man. Quit playing. They're watching it right now laughing. I'm telling you, they're watching this video and laughing. Non-medical cannabis facts. Okay, here we go. On November 7th, the majority of Ohio voters approved issue 2 to legalize it. Okay, we already know this. The division will issue the first dual use suspension. This we already know. Here's a map. We know this already. The medical marijuana control will also continue to be administered division of cannabis control. We know this already. Rules that are proposed by the Division of Cannabis Control. Let's see what they got. Look at this. Another AI picture. Look at that, man. Okay, man, they're using this AI up just like everybody else. Rules for early stakeholder feedback. Okay. Common sensitive JCAR, we've talked about this before. The Joint Committee on Agency Review, or JCAR, is part of the process to make the rules for the Medical Marijuana Board, the Division of Control. This is basically the whole process they have to go through before they can actually make these rules. And this, let me just go back and say, um, rules versus um, laws. So laws are made by lawmakers. That's the simplest way to put it. And it's legislative done. Rules are administratively done, and rules can be changed, and rules operate under laws. And so rules can be broken all the time. People break the rules all the damn time, all the time. 24/7 people breaking the rules, right? Um, laws, yeah, that's the bigger problem. You know, you break a law, you can be prosecuted for, you can go to jail. You break a rule, you might get in trouble, you might get fired, you might get fined, but you broke the rules. You didn't break the law. You understand what I'm saying? The rules are these things. In our law, we can grow, right? We can grow 12 plants. Okay. That's the law. The rule says, the law originally said medical patients couldn't smoke a pre roll, couldn't smoke combust. But because they want to make money and they want everybody else to make money, all of a sudden a new code was proposed specifically that says it's okay to sell a joint to a medical patient. And I have bought one, and I have proven that a medical patient can buy a joint and smoke it. Done. Cross it off your list of things and wonder if we can do it or not. We did it. It's done. Um, and that's what they should be talking about in all this goopy gop. So we're not going to spend our time wasting time on their rule site. But I just wanted to show you this is what they have built, and this isn't helpful. Like they could be doing so much more um, to help people navigate this cannabis space with some much more creative educational content, such as videos, such as graphics that are actually cannabis related graphics, not just generic AI generated imagery. They could also do a lot more about public outreach. That is where I kind of think if the DCC, seriously, all jokes aside, is watching this video, which I know they probably are because they watching everybody. Um, Hi DCC. I think that like I tell license holders, the same number one issue that I see in the cannabis space is that um, businesses and the state has failed to listen to voters, failed to listen to consumers. Um, you might see me fidgeting a lot. Yeah, I'm having one of those pain things happening, but it's all right. It's all right. And it's just they really want people to not like it, and people love it, and I don't understand why they're trying to like go against the beast. Like, why are you going against the money, sir? I don't know. Don't you want the money? We all want the money. We all want Ohio to be built better, and we want people to be happy. So why fight against the machine by not allowing us to advertise on billboards, for example, not allowing public service campaigns, like actually deprogramming that this is your brain on drug shit, to get rid of it, to end that. I mean, to reverse it. I could show them my brain on cannabis. They're gonna study my brain when I'm gone and be like, man, that mastermind brain, what was he smoking? I would need some of that shit. That's what they're gonna study and see. Like, man, what was in that layer cake? What was it? Thank you, Jimmy, for putting in the link in there. So also do me a favor. Can you put in there the link to register for the cannabis town hall? Now I am aware that the date of the town hall is also the same time in the same place area as the Buckeye game. I'm aware of it. Sorry. I wanted a Saturday because I thought people will be off from work, weather will be all right, people will be less busy on a Saturday. But it is football season. And so if you get a chance, stop on by, see Mastermind. Come high, hell or water, I'm gonna be there. Regardless of how I feel, I will be there. Um, and these things are important. So most of the time, regardless of my condition, I still strive to be at these events, unless the doctor says I can't go. And they could obviously veto me and tell me I can't go, and I can't go, but I'm still not gonna let it happen. All right. So just know, Mastermind, I'm fighting that pancreas. I'm fighting this liver problem. It's a fight that I don't plan on losing. But I have to keep letting you know it's happening. Because people ask me all the time, you okay? You're okay. No. But I still have to make sure that you're okay and make sure that I try to help y'all stay in the positive direction. So ain't no point me running around with my head down all the time, and ain't no point me crying to you or crying to anybody else about pancreas pain. We know what it is, and we know how you got to deal with it, and it's tough. So you know it is what it is, and we will continue on. Um, so as I had said before, um, we've hit a major milestone. We've hit 1 million views, over 1 million now, and we are going to have a party. So we are going to start working on that over the next several weeks and figuring out where and when. But I would like some feedback from you in the comments there. When do you think we should do the party? Should we do it while it's still warm? Should we wait till like November when it's closer to Thanksgiving? Should we wait till Christmas? Should we do it at New Year's? Have a New Year's party? Should we have a Halloween party and make it a Halloween thing? Make costume party something. Make it fun. Remember the '70s party? Do you remember that? We did. We could, I'm not doing the '70s party again. I'm sorry. But Halloween might be fun. There's a dark. I got a Halloween side. I like ghosts and goblins and vampires and whatnot and zombies and all that. So Halloween party maybe celebration. I just want to make it fun and interesting. So that is something we need to figure out as a group, as a unit. We need to figure out. I'm also gonna let you know that I was just told today that there are more town halls that have been scheduled. Simon been busy. Simon, you slide devil, you slide man. Simon been busy. He told me there's all kind of town halls, so I'm waiting on the list of those town halls. And once soon as I get the dates, I will tell you. We'll have them in our ticker, and we'll know when they are. I know that most of them are. I'm sure they're in the Columbus area. They're not all at the same library, so it is going to be some different locations. So we about to pop out. We about to get active, as they say. We about to be outside, or no, maybe not. It's gonna be cold. We probably gonna be inside. So you know, that's that. So yeah, make sure and I get asked this all the time. Are you guys going to live stream the town hall? Um, that's TBD right now. I will probably let y'all know in the next week or so. Well, I guess I'll be letting you know next week. Because next weekend is the town hall, y'all. Dang, time done just like turbo. So the town hall is next weekend. Good thing I looked at my calendar. So we're it's all going to happen very fast. So that's what we got going right now. And again, as we have crossed this major milestone for this, we still have much more work to do to get ready for the legislative session. And that's going to happen the following week. So around the 15th of September, Ohio lawmakers will be back and they'll be at it again, trying to figure out how they could manipulate the law. And some people said, oh, they're not even going to mess with it right now. I don't believe that. This is a mission for them to mess with this thing and to tweak it in their likeness that they want it to be. So make sure you keep watching. And also make sure you sign up, become a member of the channel. As you have seen, if you watch this, if you just come and watch, you might even get a free membership for a month from one of our moderators. So it's always important for you to watch the stream every Friday and encourage others to subscribe because the more subscribers we get, the more comments we get, the more engagement we get, the more we push it up to what they call the for you. And the for you basically puts us out there so more people see the channel and they see the video. So the more people watch the stream, the better. Right now, there's 17 people watching this, and I know that that is just a number that's never accurate. It never really matters to me anymore because I know it's a BS number, and that there are probably more than that. And YouTube does these things to maybe encourage you to work harder, maybe just to mess with your mind, make you think you're not talking to as many people as you really are. But we know we're talking to a million people, right? We already know it's a million people, so that we know they're lying. So we know there's probably 1,000 people watching this stream right now, and I've been sitting there all this time thinking there was only a couple people. It's probably 1,000 watching this. So I can see all the comments up here. It's not. It's this more than 16 comments in this screen right now. So I know better, man. They're playing with us. So if you're interested in being on the show, we still like to have you on here. If you would like to write on our blog, we are still open to that. We are so open to letting people have a chance to have their voices heard. And we're also open to trying to help people get into the industry, to learn more about it, to be more informed how things have changed. And so we're going to do some other educational things. And I'm hoping to work with the Cannabis Museum to share that with you. So make sure you continue to like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell because when you get the notification bell, if I do some side mission videos that you ain't expecting, you want to be updated for those videos because you never know what I might do or say in those unscheduled lives. And also, I mentioned this in this special presentation. We will be adding additional live streams weekly, and they will be a morning live stream and an evening live stream added. So there will be 3 streams a week, and I don't know how I'm going to manage this with all I already got. But there will be 3 streams. There will be the morning stream, the evening stream, and then this stream. They will not all happen on the same day. They will be on different days. 'Cause I don't think that I could do it. Man, I don't know. I don't think I could do 3 of them in one day. I think that would just. We'll have to play around with it and see which formula works better. What you will also note too is that I will be clipping the videos, the different part, the highlights or whatnot. Hey, Miracle, you coming on the stream today, girl? Hey, I'm getting picked on right now. But before I could even show y'all that she was up here, she's like, "You coming up here? Come here, come up here, come get on the show. Say hi to everybody. You're live. Say hi to them." So yeah, she's here on the stream as well, and it's always a great thing. She's probably telling me she wants to go outside. So again, I thank all of you for being here. Make sure that you tell people to like, share, subscribe. RSVP for the town hall. Don't forget to get some merch on the website. Craig, I got your hat. It's on its way. Your order, it's been processed. So yes, if you decide to get some merch on the site, I know I haven't updated it in a while, but I will be updating it. And the new logo and the new branded these shirts, hats, some of this stuff will start to appear on our merchandise store within the next week or so. Give me a week. If it ain't there next week, say, hey, you didn't update the merch store yet. You need to update your merch store with the new logo. And yeah, we'll have some new stuff that you can get. So yeah, make sure you do that, and don't forget to tell everybody to watch the #1 Ohio cannabis media platform in the state of Ohio, with over 1 million views on YouTube, 4 million views on Reddit, 1.5 million views on Facebook. We have reached more people only because of you and only because of all of the love and support that you have provided to this channel and this platform. So, again, I would like to thank everyone again for being here with me every Friday for the last 6 years now. I can't believe it's been that long. And, I'll continue to be here when I can. If something happens, I'll let y'all know right away so that y'all be informed. Don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, Anthony D. Riley, to learn more about pancreatitis and other things that I'm working on, other projects. So, and also in the comments, let me know if you're going to go get some pre rolls. Infused pre rolls are out there. I know I didn't talk a whole lot about it because I mean it's like a pre roll. It's not a whole lot to say other than it's a pre roll, right? They're selling them in 1 packs and 5 packs, and there is the infused and non-infused. Medical patients cannot buy infused pre-rolls. I don't agree with this at all. I think this is insanely stupid, and I do believe that at some point they'll probably try to reverse it. I also have heard that 3.5 units will be eventually coming to the market as well, and so there will be a change where we'll see some different weight classes. And if you've looked at some of the menus, the 3.5 field is already there, and that is why. So that's something that's coming. Lots of shakeups in the cannabis space right now between advocates going back and forth with each other and some disagreements to concerns about mishandling at dispensaries, mishandling with information, mishandling with all kind of things. And I forgot to mention this on a national level. The feds reintroduced the MORE Act again, which would be the decriminalize and deschedule cannabis. So um, although we ain't spent a lot of time on this, I talked about this last time, and most people didn't even know what the MORE Act is. But this is a federal piece of legislation that was put together with bipartisan support to be able to decriminalize and deschedule cannabis. So we'll continue to monitor to see what happens. I don't think it's worth putting a lot of energy into it right now until it's up for a floor vote or something. If that happens and it makes it through committee, and usually it doesn't, or it gets stalled in committee or gets stuck somewhere else. But if they make it to a floor vote, we just have to remember the way this works, just like here. If they floor vote it, and I think that's part of the Senate, if they pass it in the Senate, and they have to pass it in the House, and then you know who has to sign it. And if the president doesn't sign it, then it's dead. And he can still veto it too. Like, I don't like it. I don't want it. He can veto it. So this is how our government works, and hopefully we'll continue to operate that way. I also would like to take a moment to acknowledge the tragedy in Minnesota, which I think is horrible. Um, I just can't believe that someone would actually intentionally target children. I would like to just ask everybody to pray for those families, even though we don't live in Minnesota. Any loss of life, any loss of anyone from America is a loss of a piece of us as a nation. And this was such a brutal thing. I could not mention it in my show. And I also want to just say another thing. We realize that there's a disparity between senior citizens in cannabis, veterans in cannabis. There's an issue with people of different nationalities and understanding the laws and the products. There's no, I've seen no multi-bilingual campaign or anything for blind or deaf. If you've seen anything in your dispensary that is for these folks, let me know because I don't think there is. I think these companies are missing even more money because they're not reaching out to the rest of the people in our state who may not speak English, who may be older. I see people getting Ubers and Lyft to the dispensary and paying astronomical amounts of money just to get to these places. What's taking so long for us to get the delivery, or did they steal that from us too? Delivery wasn't a law, and so it's something that I feel very strongly about. The social justice part. What about people who are still in jail who haven't gotten out for these cannabis crimes? When is that going to happen? What about people's records that should just be automatically cleared? If it was a low level cannabis crime, you shouldn't have to do nothing. It should just be erased, deleted. Everybody just do a search in the whole every county. Search the word marijuana and weed, and everyone in there next to that deleted, case deleted, gone, record cleared, no fees. I don't. They're talking about oh, it's only $50. Man, buy. It should be free. It's legal now, but we're still fighting. And I'm not done yet. And neither is the rest of the advocates that we're working with. So shout out to all the other influencers, advocates in Ohio who are working and trying to get, you know, everybody's what everybody wants. And that's a unified cannabis program, a unified cannabis community. Those are the missions. Bringing us together, educating everybody, and having a better program to help rebuild Ohio so that we can one day be better than those folks up north. As far as I'm concerned, we've always been better than the folks up north. And just because my favorite color is blue, and just because I went to school in Michigan, doesn't mean I don't love my home state. So I'm gonna end today's stream very proudly and say, go Bucks. And I'll see all of y'all on the next stream that can happen at any time and at any moment. So you better like, share, and subscribe. I'll keep you up to date on my health situation as well. Much love. Enjoy y'all.